Hey, Christoph.
Hey, Tom.
So, I'm interested in learning a little bit about your drum heroes. Who was the first drummer you saw that made you want to play the drums?
The first drummer who made me just thinking about get to the drums or rehearsing the drums was a drummer in my orchestra.
Oh, really?
I used to play the trumpet when I was a kid, and I always liked to watch the drummers behind me.
Right.
And I found that guy's much more interesting than
the trumpet
and all the other brusses. And I started to rehearse what they played behind me.
Oh, okay.
At home.
Right.
Like on a cushion or
right.
on my knees.
Wow.
So they were my first drum heroes, but then later, of course, I listened to rock music, and my first real hero was Ian Pace.
Oh, mine too. I love Ian Pace. Not my first hero, but I love Ian Pace.
Yes.
Yeah, he's incredible.
He's the one who got me into it. This was the first band I really loved, and because of the name.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
And I tried to play along those Deep Purple tracks.
So when you first discovered Deep Purple, did you already have a drum set?
No.
No, okay. You just played on...
I had something like that.
Like a drum throne or something, exactly.
From the living room.
Oh,
it was
okay.
not a drum tone.
Right.
And my knees.
Right.
And I didn't have any sticks, but I had the rest of the Sylvester year changing rockets, and that's why I'm collecting and
really? That's
played
fun.
with that.
I remember before
Smoke on the water.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That was one of my huge songs too, "Smoke on the Water," and all the other records after that. But it was easy to play "Smoke on the Water."
Mm-hmm.
So
and you got the goose.
Oh yeah, goosebumps. Exactly. Yeah.
I can imagine how to be it. Stay on the stage. And
exactly.
play the.
Wow. So Ian Pace, and then after that,
the next one was the next hero was Phil Rudd.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That's a good choice.
The new sound, like in the beginning of the 80s.
Right.
AC/DC.
Yeah.
More simple, more easy to follow.
Sure.
And he was really playing the style I play.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
He was really influenced me. And
when you play today, do you like channel Phil Rudd sometimes? Do you like think about Phil Rudd when you just lay down a really simple beat? Do you kind of
Sometimes I do. Yeah.
Do you ever channel Ian Pace in your playing?
Not really.
No.
No. He's a bit complicated to me.
Right.
But I love the way he's playing. But
I
figured out it isn't me.
Yeah,
but,
of course.
I'm more Phil Rudd.
And now, of course, you play heavy music, and you play a real kind of heavy drum kit, like a metal heavy rock drum kit, 2 bass drums, big sizes.
Just for the look.
For the look?
Yeah, it needs to look big.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
it's important.
Yeah.
But when you play, what do you sometimes, when you practice or play or rehearse with the band or something, like channel or think about other drummers and their drum set? Like, do you think about like Lars Ulrich or some other drummers when you're playing the kit and kind of emulate that kind of a vibe and sound? Or is it just you that, all the placement of everything is literally just you? There's no other thoughts involved?
No, I guess as a drummer you're always influenced and always catched by the way other drummers doing it, other drum kits looking like, how they sound, how they're doing it, how they look like. And after Phil Rudd, my next hero is Vinnie Paul and Chad Smith.
Oh,
so
cool.
So that's my heroes.
Yeah, that's great.
And all of this kind of drummers, I figured out my style and my drum kit.
Right.
And it needs to look big.
Yeah.
It needs to sound
big. even bigger,
majestic. And
yes, and it does.
And the way I playing it, it's simple, but the sound has a place.
Oh yeah,
developing.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And of course, it depends on the song you work on or the track you lay down, what kind of style of drumming it is. And sometimes I try to think of another drummer, how he would do it.
Right. Sure.
We sing, screen him.
Of course,
Jump on him or
right.
And try to be as cool as they can. And if you have this thought in your mind, then actually it gives you
it's inspiration.
It leads you to play it.
Exactly, exactly. Now you play 2 24-inch bass drums?
I guess so.
2 24s and a huge rack tone, like a 14-inch rack? No, now you play 2.
Yeah, I used to have it. This is my phone. It's not a 14.
That's a 13.
A 13,
yeah. You play a 14.
14 is difficult size.
Right, it is.
It's for me untunable.
Yeah, it's very difficult.
I try to have a 14 there, but I didn't ever sound good, and I am back to 10 and 12.
Oh, okay, I see,
10 and 12.
Yeah, and 16,
18.
Yeah, exactly. But 2 24s, I think. Not 22s, yeah.
Right now I have 10 to 22s. But a big depth of
really? Okay.
20 or 19.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. Yeah. Nice. And a wood or metal snare?
Right now I play a wood snare.
Okay.
It's called cottonwood snare, but it's easier to play instead of metal or bell brass.
Okay,
something like that. They sound very loud and nice.
Right.
But,
well, I saw you play not long ago, a couple months, 3 months ago or something, in Vegas.
Yeah.
It sounded smashing. Very cool.
We met in Vegas.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That was awesome. So now let's talk about fire on stages. Pyros.
Fire.
Exactly. How hot is it?
The fire it's a part of
the show.
Our band Drumtrainer, and of course it's always around, and I can tell you it is hot. It is exciting.
Yes.
And there are a couple of there's some parts in a show where it's getting really hot,
right?
And you have to survive those,
right?
And then
the rest is fine.
The rest is fine. I'm personally not such a big fan of the fire.
Right. Of course not.
I like it as an energy, but sometimes it's too much for me.
Oh, I hear you. Yeah.
But
the
band stands for
it's awesome. It's awesome.
Show, and of course I support it, and I know people like it, but sometimes it's getting really hot.
Yeah. Ever any injuries? From the
no injuries. It's like you get a sunburn.
Right.
Yeah. Sometimes the flames come from above or underneath, and they come close up.
Yeah.
1 or 2 meters, and it really hurts, and your flesh is red afterwards, and your face like after
a burn. Yeah. Of course. Yeah. Ouch.
Yeah.
It's a hard
and
gig.
The drums are completely out of tune after.
Well, of course, and melted.
Yeah. Because the heads can stand it.
Of course.
Kind of heat.
That's hardcore. That is pretty hardcore. Oh. Yeah, I think that's cool. Anyways, well, this is awesome. Thank you, Christoph.
You're welcome.
Always a pleasure.
You're a big inspiration to me.
Thank you, and you.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here.
I know you for a long time.
Yes, very long time.
And
I follow you. Exactly. And you guys just as inspiring for me. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Drummer love.
Fastest drummer on earth. Called the... No, I don't say it.
Don't say it.
We'll be back.